Baby, I wanted you to know. Alright, so that vignette was near and dear to my heart. I can't remember whenever I put that down, but it's been a year or two at the very least. Um, and you'll hear that later whenever I present it in the proper format. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is the Angels in Politics broadcast. Remember, you are the news, and I am the creative and artistic manifestation of Angels in Politics, the white collar goon. So, shouts out to my homie out here. He's out here jogging, and it's like 90 degrees. Um, I really respect that. I appreciate that. Get it going. Actually, it's my homegirl. I don't even know who that is, but she's getting it going. How are you today? Have you had your breakfast, lunch? Have you eaten today? Period. If you have, just let me know. DM me, message me, um, reach out to me via the number of social landscapes that are available, and I would like to hear more about it. Um, I would be keen to know, like, what you consume on a daily basis, um, just because I'm just interested in that, and I really care about your health, your wealth, and your wellness. So, boom. Where am I at right now? I like to do my like daily check-ins, even though there are, you know, times in which there are lapses and we have those periodic moments of, damn, where did you go? I haven't seen you in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Matter of fact, I haven't seen you since you were in high school. So I spoke to my homegirl the other day, which was fantastic, which was incredible, which was magnificent, because she was able to not necessarily just shine a light, even though that is exactly what I want to say, but she was able to resurface a lot of individuals, thoughts, feelings that spoke to a certain time in my life. And that time was whenever I was still a teenager, still figuring out. It's funny figuring out who I was, but at the same time, like I felt actually very sure of myself when I was 17, 18, 16, around that time. Not sure like, oh, I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I still don't know that, and I'm 30, but like it's more of the, you know, being 18 years old, I had already started Angels in Politics, and I didn't have, I guess, the lexicon to sufficiently support the ethos, or the mission, but it was definitely, the bearings were there, the outline was there. It was the bridge between, or the bridge, the unification, the unison, the synthesis between the spiritual, the supernatural, and then the physical, the natural, the permanent, the impermanence, the 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 God like, the Christ like, the universe, and tying that into the the worldly, the secular, the day-to-day, the physical. Like, here I am. I'm not with the bullshit. I can see you. I can touch you. I can feel these types of things. Meaning, like, straight shooter, concrete uh, type of interactions, not just esoteric and existential abstractions of what life could be, should be, what it, might be philosophically. So I guess that was my whole thing in having Angels in Politics back then, because I was really speaking to the point of, yeah, like, how are you gonna convince yourself of the fact that, you can't have one without the other? Or there are people who might be living strictly on the physical realm, and they're not into all of the mysticism and spiritual nature and unison. And there are people who are agnostic or atheists, or just like none of those terms, just not really with it. And there are people who are on the opposite end, who are super into their religious beliefs, and the manifestation of something greater than them, bigger than them, larger than life, that they live and strive towards. Their North Star might be the edification and glorification of Christ, or it might be of of Allah, or of Buddha, or of some of the spiritual deities that you might find in the Hindu text. Shiva, Krishna, Ganesh, Bhagavan, Shakti, these types of things. Um, I don't know. So like I had that perspective, at least. The the fundamentals were there, the building blocks were there, but the contextualizing it, the crystal, the being able to crystallize it, and really like having the connective tissue to pull it together into something that's cohesive, um, something that's solid, something that you can feel, and it's like, okay, boom, I get what you're saying. And yeah, you do need both. You do need a balance. You need equanimity. You need that sense of homeostasis, in which you're juxtaposing both ideologies, and you're merging them, you're infusing them, you're creating that, the culminating forces, opposing forces, the polarity, the interplay of the polarity is what synthesis is. And as you bring that together, you find that that's how you get to your idyllic self, the idealized self, the self-actualized nature, the self-realized optimal self. And that's what I call the superhero. That's what I call, like, being, I guess, enlightened. I guess that's whenever you step into the light, and that's where, let me step up in here. All right, so allow the solar energy to permeate and flow through my vessel, top down, from the crown chakra all the way down, right? So, I mean, I was with it from 2009, I guess, at that time, and here we are, 2020, and I'm at a pivotal, stage in my life, and I'm gonna keep this short because I've been working on not pontificating and going off on these tangents. But you know I'm at a point now whereby I must step out on faith once again. And I've been blessed, I've been fortunate to be in a household that is conducive to my ways and to my mannerisms. And I've had loving, and I've had, as if they're going somewhere, like, my parents are loving, and my family unit is strong, and it's encouraging, and it's powerful. Good afternoon. And it's all of those things, right? So now, I've been fortunate to have taken time to go into my journal, and to document my dreams, and to write so much down, and to take the online fellowships with the tech companies, and learn skills as far as you know just a number of skills as far as sales. I've been able to go into Yogaville and live at the ashram, and enhance myself spiritually, cognitively, mentally, psychologically, do some reprogramming, some inner working there, recalibrating there. I've been able to sit back and meditate, and do pranayama, and do yoga, and go running, and exercise, and read, and get into the sketches, and flow, and vignettes have appeared, and stories have manifested, and I've been able to create. I've been able to express myself in an uninhibited, unadulterated, free-flowing, streamlined like fashion. And here I am now. It's like, boom. Do I want to work as a sales rep? No, I don't. Like, do I want to be confined to a 9 to 5 job? Like, I really don't. Do I want to do something that I know doesn't place me, isn't in accordance with my purpose, with my highest self, with my universal self? And the universal self is here, like what's around me, the nature. I have to be amongst the trees, the sunlight, the moon, the sky, the stars, the flowers, the air, the earth. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, if that's where I'm at with it, then I'm allowing myself to be at one with it. I'm allowing myself to surrender. I'm surrendering my ego. I'm surrendering my level of understanding. I'm surrendering all of that, because it's not up to me. It's up to what God wants for me. And I'm gonna take it as it goes. I'm gonna become the water. I'm gonna flow. The ebb and flow of life is gonna allow me to just get into that fluctuation and those permutations of life that are natural, and change is inevitable. And the only thing we can do is enhance ourselves, upgrade ourselves, develop ourselves. So as we get into those constant changes, we're able just to be at one with it. So, boom. I'm glad I could give that to you. I'm glad I can give that to you, and I wish nothing but good things from you. I wish nothing but the best from you. And Angels in Politics, man, you're really getting me at an early stage. If you knew me in 2009, you're going to be a part of history, because what's coming now from 2020 and above, it's going to change your life. Namaste, namaskar.